Okay, thanks guys for joining us. I've got an AMA with the Chief Communications Officer for Galaxis here with me today. We're doing an AMA, a thorough AMA for the Galaxis project. And Shoya has joined me tonight for an AMA. Thank you very much for joining me, Shoya. Really appreciate your time.
Hello, nice to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Galaxis, certainly one of my favorite projects right now. So I'll just get to you to give me a brief introduction about yourself, where you come from in Web3, and a brief introduction of your role and some of the team as well in Galaxis.
Okay, well, I'm really happy to be here. And I'm Shoya. I'm working with Galaxis for 2 years now. I'm helping the team from communication side, practically translated tech into human words to make it understandable what we do. I'm coming from Web2 space. I was been in the communication field for 20 years now. We went through all the companies, fields, etc. So it's I had kind of experience all over the places. But let's focus on the team because they are here the real OGs of the space. We have an amazing founder, András Christoph. He's a former CTO at wiki.com. He had a 200 million exit back in time. He's pretty much established in blockchain. He pioneered Asia's first Bitcoin ATM, collaborated with the Consensus and Ethereum Foundation. Ben Ong, our co-founder, he's working with the blockchain for the past 5 years, and he worked on lots of Ethereum-based projects, including NFT ticketing on DevCon and other Ethereum Foundation initiatives. Our CTO, Levente Szilágyi, he has been working on software development projects for the past 40 years. He developed games, home automation system, and did lots of digitalization work. He's pretty much our magician when implementing Web3 tech into real-life use cases. Dave Appleton, smart contract lead, software engineer and blockchain expert who started the field before Ethereum even existed. He specializes in Ethereum smart contracts, oracles, and education. And also, let's mention Miki Sokach, our blockchain officer. He's a blockchain expert and architect, created architecture for some of the best blockchain companies, including but not limited to Genomes.io. We have some amazing advisors as well. Sergey Nazarov, lead advisor and co-founder of Chainlink. And also we have to mention Nick Johnson, founder of ENS. We have some industry partners as well who helps us throughout our path, like Chainlink, Polygon, ENS. These are the major players in our life. But as far as we are quite long in the industry, we established lots of industry partnership throughout the years.
That's fantastic. Sounds like quite a big team for a big project, and pretty much all doxed as well. So that's a very, very positive thing for a web project, Web3 project. So can you briefly describe Galaxis for those that are new to the platform and how Galaxis works?
Well, let's start with the very beginnings, because what is Galaxis is pretty much has its roots in the past, and all the development of these development and especially experience of these guys. So our founder András had his very first experience with the power of the communities when he was working at wiki.com. There he realized how communities, when they have a common goal and they have a common passion, they can improve businesses and projects with their engagement. As he had this experience, and later on when he joined the blockchain industry and the blockchain space, let's say, by the way, that was when Bitcoin was around $30 and
Oh, really?
Ethereum did not exist. Yeah, so it was quite long time ago.
Goodness.
When Ethereum beta came out, they started working on Ethereum beta, and when they were working on with Ethereum Foundation on some educational projects, they understood that with the power of the community and the tools which are provided by the blockchain, projects, businesses can build up themselves in a very sustainable way. So the technology with the community, with the power of the community, is a very good tool to empower communities.
Yeah.
And this is where the idea of Galaxis was born. We entered beta in 2022, 1st of December 2022.
Wow.
And since that, so the past like 3 years was about developing this platform and creating a tool for communities, which can be businesses, content creators, influencers, NGOs, practically any kind of organization where the community has an impact and role in the development. So based on these experiences, we created a Web3-based distributed membership card-based community management system with a built-in economy. Galaxis is not an NFT platform. Galaxis is not an NFT marketplace. Galaxis is a founding and monetization platform / tool. We could call it a platform as a service that enables anybody or any entity to issue their own membership cards or discount coupons or however you want to call these NFTs, and put meaningful features, functions, and utilities to make sense for that particular community. So if you already have a community, which can be Web2, Web3, or even offline community, so it doesn't matter, the community is the most important thing. Galaxis provides a solid framework for building and managing without specifying or assuming how or where that community should exist. We have membership cards. These are the foundation of the communities. When a new community is created on the Galaxis framework, the creator of that community can design and create their membership cards. These membership cards are digital items, but with physical characteristics. These can be gifted, purchased, depending on the community's goal and how they want to build their ecosystem. And these membership cards are like tickets, to be part of that specific community. You can play with these cards. You can make engagement, or only you can prove that you are a member of the community. From engagement and incentivization part, it's really important that these cards can gain loyalty points, can level up. We designed in this ecosystem engagement tools like mini games, kind of things. And the Galaxis platform also provides, like Galaxis framework also provides mechanisms for accountable community governance, including votes, automatically allocating and distributing community funds. So if you have a community on YouTube, on Discord, on whichever social media or communication platform, you can use Galaxis tools to enhance this community and to build a sustainable economy.
Yeah. Well, it certainly seems like a very complex project you have on your hands there with Galaxis. In relation to the membership cards, can you elaborate on those a little bit more?
Okay, so Galaxis membership cards are unique because you can add to these cards utility traits also badges. We will have utility traits such as online meetings, physical redeemables, digital redeemables, or autograph or personalized message traits, which means if you want to offer like an online meeting trait, on the card, on the top right corner of the card, there will be an icon. You click on that icon, and there will be a form where your community members can pick a date and time when they want to talk to you. Of course, you preset these time slots, and this way people can book meetings with you. If you are a advisor, that's great. If you are a celebrity, even better, because this way this can be a channel for people to access their celebrities, as you know, for fans and celebrities. Also, you can add physical redeemable or digital redeemable traits, meaning if you are a creator, you have an art, you are an artist, you have an art, you have a shop where you sell people products, you can add to these membership cards physical redeemables. They just fill out a form with their address, and you can send them these physical objects. And this is very important because, for example, data is collected only when it's needed. So if you want to send them out physical objects, then you will need the address. Otherwise, you don't need to collect personal information. But my favorite part is, let's say, the badges. You can add badges to your membership cards. For example, if they attend a space, an AMA, a live event, you can add to those cards real-time badges that, okay, you've been on this space with me at this date. And if they have more and more badges, you can set up, special rewards for those who have these badges. And this way, if you have one collection, you don't have to release a newer collection if you want to do some engagement. You add badges, you add traits to your cards, and this way you can incentivize and engage with your community. We also have the so-called sticker book technology, which means if you have a collection with whatever characteristics, you can ask your community to gather specific membership cards put together, and like the old times offline sticker books, when you have your collection ready, you can submit it and get rewarded if you want. We had a quite nice how do you say, like, experiment with our Girls, Robots and Dragons collection.
Yep.
Last year we had a 35 ETH prize pool, and we asked the community members to collect the 5 girls, 5 robots, and 5 dragons. And the Discord practically blew up. Everyone was super excited to collect their membership cards. And so they really enjoyed to play with these cards. And you can set up any kind of combination of the cards and create this kind of engagement within your community.
I really do like the idea of the traits around the Galaxis project, because it really covers a lot of aspects in relation to whether it's digital assets or physical assets, whether it's even music or art pieces. So it covers all aspects. So you really open the door to a lot of the market in relation to creators, and I think that's a really bullish aspect towards Galaxis, and I think it's going to be an impressive project in 2024. Just my personal opinion, but
well, we are doing our best, but let's see where it goes.
What are the problems that Galaxis is really solving in regards to Web3 decentralized communities? Like, is there any other Web3 communities out there that are examples or even competitors to Galaxis that you might be able to talk about? Or is this really so early in this space that Galaxis is really the first one doing.
But let's start with the problems and what are we solving. So the basic idea is about that two people should be able to interact with each other without the consent or approval of any other third party. This means if you are on like a classical Web2 platform, if the algorithm changes, then you pretty much can be affected, like cut off the reach, even deplatformization. If you have these membership cards, for example, one platform will deplatform you. Through these membership cards, you can reach out to your audience and rebuild it anywhere else you'd like to continue communication with these guys. The other thing is going beyond speculation. What we see is that the value of the technology, and also that when this blockchain NFT technology entered the space, pretty much it went in this speculation track. But if you have membership cards with real world values, real world assets, like you can add to these cards access for your courses, for your, I don't know, paintings, or depending of what kind of audience you have, then the value of your membership cards will be tied to that specific physical value, and the speculation factor won't be that high, like in non-dynamic or not the other kinds of NFTs.
JPEGs.
Yes, sustainability is also a very, very important factor in our life and mission and everything. So we have a built-in economy in the platform. So you can create your own economy within your community. And maybe ownership and data issues are also in this area. So you own your community, you own your membership cards, meaning from the moment you launch your membership cards on Galaxis platforms, that's yours. It's not even Galaxis can't take it from you. It's yours. It's like ownership.
That's
and from data issues, I would say that you don't have to collect any information from your community, because you can reach out through the membership cards. You can engage with them with these membership cards, and as we see, so it's more and more important and more sensitive topic, the data breaches and all these data related problems. And
so there's no KYC
platform and using these membership cards. No, we didn't implement KYC. Regarding competitors or other Web3 communities, so we are not a community platform. We are offering tools for communities. And yes, there are pretty much a new space. There are players who are experimenting with technology, but what we are focusing on is that the membership cards and like adding an extra tool for existing communities, like membership cards and our platform.
Oh, that's great. One of the things I love is, over the last 3 years that I've been in the crypto space, is I've seen creators, whether it's artists or musicians or whatever field you're in, I see them try and utilize NFT technology to bring in their community or their fans or their people who follow them. But there's no way to administer or no way to actually manage your community in that respect. You just sell NFTs, and if you buy an NFT, you get access to this particular area of my website or some other area, and it's a lot of work for people to do that. So one of the things I really love about Galaxis is it takes away that whole barrier for people to get in. The talk about where it normally takes about 2 months to build something. not even close to what Galaxis offers. Whereas people who get into Galaxis can take a couple of hours and have it built in a couple of hours. So that's one of the things I really love about Galaxis. It takes away all that fear, and not everybody understands blockchain and Web3 and how things work. So that's so important, and it's really impressive from what you're providing there with Galaxis.
Actually, this is very interesting that you brought up this 2 hours, 2 hours thing, because yeah, so when we started building the platform, creating these membership cards, it was around 2 months, to put together the cards, the design, the tech, everything. And now the platforms allows you to launch your membership cards in less than 2 hours. So you just put together the design elements, upload the information, and it's quite smooth.
Yeah.
So with these cards, you can play games if you want. You can add utilities to these cards. So it's a bit more complex than it was before.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think the utility, the traits, the badges, everything in relation to what you can provide to your community is very elaborate that Galaxis provides. So impressive. Engine nodes became available as of January of 2024. And I just want you to roughly touch base on how engine nodes are integral to the Galaxis ecosystem.
Well, the Galaxis engines will have the ability to generate launch keys, which means that if you want to have a community on Galaxis, I mean, create these membership cards, then you will need a launch key. The engines will have the ability to generate these launch keys. Community owners will buy these launch keys. And with these launch keys, they can create these membership cards. What is interesting and quite exciting, I guess, for the engine owners, that if this community is a successful one, which buys the launch keys generated by the specific engine, then the engine holder will get some royalties from these communities' performance. But regarding this topic, we will have more information released in the upcoming weeks. Now that we are preparing to launch our platform, we will go into more detailed answer. Practically, we designed the engines in a way to be able to get extra features and be more and more useful. Like not only for how they work now, but we want to add extra features to them.
Yeah. So engine nodes. Now, engine nodes are not really the typical blockchain nodes that you would normally purchase and have that would run a blockchain or help run a blockchain. But engine nodes are more interactive NFTs on the Galaxis ecosystem. Is that right?
They will turn into NFTs very soon. Right now, all our devs and techs are focusing on the platform launch. And after the platform launch, the next step will be around turning these engines into NFTs so we can play more with them.
So in relation to when the engine nodes become NFTs and the 50,000 engines are max sold out, is it feasible that the engine nodes will become will be available on an open marketplace?
This is a quite techy question. I'm sure that there will be tradable, but I would suggest to catch up on our next week's stream about the details, how the devs will manage this this part.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye out for that next week. That information also in relation to the launch keys. You'll have some more information about that next week, or is that a bit later on?
Yes. So we are in a quite busy place right now, planning the platform launch, planning the TGE, and we built up the next couple of weeks/months because it's won't end. hopefully very soon. So we built up the whole communication to give more and more information about the engine nodes, how they work, what they can do, launch keys, how they work, where they will available, platform features, use cases. So what we see is that there's lots of educational work we have to do regarding how to use the technology, how to use in the best and more sustainable way the technology. So what I would suggest to everyone is to follow us on our socials, Twitter, Discord, read all the details we offer, do your own due diligence to understand what the whole technology offers, what these tools and assets are about, and hopefully there will be enoughly detailed information so people can understand and make their own decisions around our tools.
So in relation to the benefits for engine holders, we've talked about launch keys, which we'll learn more about next week. But what are the other benefits for engine holders if you do actually hold an engine in relation to the rewards that you might get?
Well, regarding the information and all the information about engines and Galaxis nodes, I would suggest everyone to visit wiki.galaxis.xyz. There is the fullest and more detailed information where you can read about the bonus pool, you can read about how to purchase engines, about Galaxis. So that's pretty much a detailed info pack we offer for people to make their own decisions.
I'll put that information in the description of the video so people can jump onto that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Now we have a token generation event happening for Galaxis towards the end of March, as far as I know. Can you talk about anything about the token generation event that's coming up?
Well, it's scheduled by end of March, beginning of April, and we will release more information in the upcoming weeks when we have all the details available.
I appreciate your time so much, Shoya. Really appreciate you coming on and spending some time and answering some questions for my community, and appreciate that very, very much. Do you have any parting advice or words of encouragement for those who want to show support for the Galaxis project at all?
Well, I just would repeat myself, do your own due diligence, read all our documentations, papers, history, everything about us. We are pretty much communicative. We run our socials, do and we are about to share more and more information, and based on your knowledge, based on the information, I think everyone can do their own decisions whether it's a fit or not our project. But we are doing our best and try to help.
Yeah, no, it's important for people. I always say this to my community: always do your own research after watching my videos. Never take my word for it. Always do more due diligence, do more research. I'll put all the links to Galaxis in the description of the video, for whether it's Twitter or Discord or the wiki, whether people want to read more about that. So make sure, if you are interested in getting involved in Galaxis, to do all that research as well. Don't just take my word for it. So again, we appreciate your time for coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay, DeFi family, I appreciate you coming this far, watching my AMA with Galaxis. Go easy on me. This is my first AMA, or hopefully first of many. I want to do many AMAs with great projects in the future. But go easy. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to get involved in Galaxis, not financial advice, but check out the link in the description of this video. All you need to do is go to the Galaxis Engines page, click on Buy Now, and then utilize USDT on the Polygon network to buy your engines. I'll have it up on the screen how you can buy your engines right now. So make sure you get involved if you are interested in getting involved. Of course, not financial advice. Anyway, team, hope you have a great weekend and a great week ahead. Crypto is booming. Let's get it. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye for now.